Hey guys, it's Caleb from Rokblokz. Today in the shop we have this 2024 Honda Civic. We've got a new mud flap and splash guard kit for it, so let's go ahead and show you how to install those. Here we have the tools laid out that you'll need for install. You'll need a Phillips head screwdriver. We're just going to use these 90-degree screwdrivers today. You'll need a 1/4-inch drill bit with a drill, and then you'll also need a level. Here we have the front laid out. What you'll get in your kit is your flap or splash guard for that corner, and then the hardware. We'll go ahead and put a breakdown of that hardware on the screen right now. Now let's head to the vehicle and begin installing. Here we are at the front of the vehicle. We're going to begin by removing the singular factory screw right here, just in the bottom of the fender. And then today we'll be securing into the points right here, and right here. These two inserts will have a small plastic cover on the center, but all you'll need to do is just take your self-threading screw, puncture the center there, and then we'll be able to screw into those. So now let's go ahead, grab our flap, and begin mounting. To begin, we're going to grab our flap, we're going to grab one of our screws with a washer. We're going to start in the bottom hole here. We're just going to thread that into the factory insert that's there. Now we're going to lift our flap up. Now we're going to grab another one of our screws with an 1.25-inch washer. We're going to go ahead, we're going to screw that into the insert right here. You'll have to poke that center hole out, and then you can go ahead and just thread it right into it. Next, we're going to repeat that same step for the upper hole right here. Align our hole first, and puncture it and get that started. Now we're just going to take our screwdriver. We're going to get those just barely snug, so now we can go ahead and adjust it to our liking. You can take your level, check along the bottom. Once it's set to where you like, fully tighten down all 3 screws. Now we have all the screws fully tightened down. That completes the front. You can repeat these same steps on the other side. Now let's jump to the rear. Here we have your rear laid out. What you'll get in your kit is your flap or splash guard for that corner, and then the hardware. We'll go ahead and put a breakdown of that hardware on the screen right now. Now let's head to the vehicle and begin installing. Here we are at the rear of the vehicle. We're going to begin by removing the 2 factory screws located on the bumper right here and right here. These are just Phillips head screws. We've pre-loosened ours, so we're just going to remove those. Next, you'll want to locate the dimple right here. Then you'll go ahead, take your 1/4-inch drill bit, and drill that out. With that hole drilled out, you can go ahead, take one of your plastic clips, slide it over the edge of the fender, and line the hole like so. Now, we're going to grab our flap and begin mounting. To begin mounting, we're going to take one of our shorter screws with an 1.25-inch washer, and we're going to go right into our clip we just placed. We'll get that started by hand. Grab another one of our screws with an 1.25-inch washer, and we're going to go into the next hole above, going into the factory clip at that location. And then next, working our way up the fender, we're going to go into the factory clip in that location as well. Now we're just going to go ahead, snug these down. With those snug, we're going to go ahead, we're going to check our flap, get it into position, check along the bottom edge. Get our flap where we want. Now we're going to fully tighten these down. With those fully tightened down, we're going to take our last clip. We're going to slide it on the liner behind our 4th hole right here. So we're just going to slide that over the liner and align it with that hole. With that aligned, we're going to take our long screw, place it through an 1.25-inch washer, place that through our flap, place another 1.25-inch washer on the back side, followed by our 10mm spacer. And now we're going to screw that into our insert, and we're going to use the screw to puncture through the liner and secure it. When that fully tightened down, that's how you complete the rear. You can repeat these same steps on the other side. Thanks for watching.